when I get a big one. Good way to start. This fish hit on a 1/4 ounce. This is a striper soup jig I got from Sean. That's actually a slider, a bass size slider. That looks like a nice fish. I'm gonna throw it back. All right, another fish on. Now I happen to see this school on the depth finder. In fact, I just marked them. Now these rods got 8 pounds. The main line's 8 pounds, so you can't really hog the fish. If you look at the setup here, this is what I'll call my pulling setup. If you look at one of my pulling for crappie videos, you'll see the same thing. The idea here is to just drag jigs behind the boat. Now I've got 4 bait rods out, but they're not hitting them right now. Now these aren't very big. These aren't monster stripers, but they're pretty nice fish. Okay, now, so this is when I get this fish in, I'll show you the setup. He's coming on around here. You can't hog this. That's a pretty good fish there. I'll get him back. Whoa. Now, I'm fishing with 8 pound line, but I do have a 20 pound leader. So if I can get to the swivel, I'll just lift him in. Of course, if you had a monster, you can always dip. I have a net. Okay, we're looking pretty good right here. There's the swivel. That line broke off, but I got that bad boy in. Holy cow. That's a pretty nice hybrid for a nice afternoon. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to return him. I never get tired of doing this, but I'm going to have to re-rig this pole, and once I get it re-roped, there's fish under. So once I get re-rigged, I'll come back to you. This is the setup we're using. We're moving about 1 mile an hour. The main line is 8 pound. All right, now what I've done is I've taken a leader about that long, and it's 20 pound fluorocarbon. Okay, I've got 2 jigs tied on. One of them is actually a crappie magnet because I didn't have any 1/8 ounce jigs with me, and the other is a 1/4 ounce jig that I got from Striper Soup. All right. Now, what I've put on this back one, this is actually one of the larger sliders, and I use that because it's got that little paddle tail, and at 1 mile an hour, that paddle tail swims. The sassy shads don't always do that. And then I put this smaller one on there just to see if small fish are hitting. But basically, once you get to this swivel, you got 20 pound line, so unless it's a real big fish, you can lift it in. Although a while ago, my line broke when I did that, but I was able to land the fish. This technique I'm using is called pulling. In fact, if you look on some of my videos, if you look on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, it's youtube.com/routerbob, ROUTERBOB. You'll find a video on there called Pulling for Crappie. And that's exactly where I developed all this for crappie fishing. And then one day I was playing around live shad fishing, and I thought, well, I wonder if I threw those poles out if I could catch something. And sometimes it's really, really, really good. All right, I'm on them. I'm messed up here. I got all kinds of fish going on here. That's not a big shiner. Good fish. There's one. That's another one. Look, he got off. There's one. All right, there's another nice fish. As you can see, there's 2 more on. There's a nice largemouth. There's a pretty good fish here. Another dandy. How about that's a nice hybrid right there now. You know it's good when the crappie are biting while you're striper fishing.